Last night, Hunter played the idol, and it caught us all off guard. And now Laura is gone, which isn't what I wanted. And I have noticed that Hunter and Josh are really close, so I think it's time to finally break those two apart. Alright, guys. Hunter and Josh have to go. They're too tight. They're just going to bring each other if they get to the end. I agree. I say we start off with Josh. Why's that? Well, he's a lot more sociable than Hunter. I think we have a better chance at trying to get Hunter out a bit later, but as for Josh, I don't think we have that best of a chance against him. Guess you have a point. I'm focusing about the end of the game, because I know that if Josh gets to the end, he's gonna win again, because he's the last winner, and he's got quite an underdog story. And that's the same as me, but I haven't won. So, if I want a better competition going further into the game, I have to get rid of Josh. Well, that was good idol play there. Thanks. What are we gonna do after this? Honestly, I don't know. We don't have an idol, do we? Nope. And only one of us can win immunity, right? Yep. So I'm glad I'm still here. I do feel bad that Laura's gone, but better her than me. I know it's a little cold, but I want to stay in the game. But I don't think that changed anything. Like, I'm still at the bottom. The only difference is Josh is now a bit on the bottom because he also voted with me. But those three are tight, and I don't see them breaking anytime soon, so I gotta think of something. Welcome to your next immunity challenge. In a Survivor Classic, it will be a guessing trivia game. You will be asked questions about this season and the previous seasons, and you have to pick one of these answers that coordinate to a specific choice. If it's correct, you're still in the game. If not, you're out. The person who gets all the questions correct wins immunity, guaranteed a spot in the final four. Losers tribal council, someone will be eliminated again. Seems simple. So, let's begin. Your first question is, in Season 1, how many jurors were there total on the jury bench? If you think it's 7, go to white. If you think it's 8, go to brown. And if you think it's 9, go to beige. Alright, let's see your answers. Everybody, except for Michael, say that it is 8. Michael saying it's 9. The correct answer is 8. There were 8 jurors. Sorry, Michael, you're out of this challenge. Your next question is, how many total seasons of LEGO Survivor have there been that had a total of 20 players? If you think it's 1, go to white. If you think it's 2, stay on brown. And if you think it's 3, go to beige. Alright, let's see your answers. Split answers. Hunter and Lucy both say it's 2. Josh saying 1. And Kacy saying 3. The correct answer is 2. Josh, Kacy, you're out of this challenge. Throughout the series, there have been returning players from another YouTube series of LEGO Survivor. However, one season did not have this thing. And which season was that? Was it Season 4, Season 5, or Season 6? Reveal your answers. Hunter saying Season 4. Lucy saying Season 6. The correct answer is Season 6. Barbados didn't have anyone from a previous LEGO Survivor YouTube series. Hunter, Veronica was from a Tiger Jack YouTube series of LEGO Survivor. Dang it! Which means that, Lucy, you have 1 immunity. You're safe from the vote. Congratulations, Lucy, on winning immunity. You're safe, guaranteed a spot in the final 4. As for the rest of you, one of you will be voted out, actually, in a few minutes. Yep, that's right. We're just like in Season 3, you guys will head to Tribal Council straight away. So, head to Tribal Council tonight. Winning immunity is great, and Jeff told us that it's a fast-paced elimination sequence. I don't know how this is going to go, because we haven't made up our minds on who's going to go between Hunter or Josh. There are many reasons to vote off Hunter, but there are many reasons to vote off Josh. Honestly, it doesn't matter who really goes, but we just gotta see if it's best for our games to do this. First things first, we'll bring in the members of our jury. Chris, Dave, Jesse, Jade, Isabella, Thomas, and Laura. Voted out at the last tribal council. So, Lucy, you've got immunity. You're going to the final four. However, how does it feel knowing you're having tribal council straight away? Well, Jeff, it's definitely a nostalgic thing because I've already dealt with it. But, yeah, I'm just glad I have immunity because then I don't have to go out in the same thing as I did last time. Alright, Josh, ever since Laura has been eliminated, you're the last winner standing. Do you think this might be it for you? I mean, you never know, Jeff. I could stay, I could not. But my hope is that I'm staying. Alright, Kacy, how is the vote being based on tonight? There's many things basing tonight's vote on. The first thing is threat in the future, and the other one is threat in the future. Both are threats in the future. It's, do you want to get rid of someone who's more physical or someone who's more sociable? Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Michael, you'll start us off.
After a tough decision, we just decided you need to go. Hopefully this works. I hope we can get someone to flip at least.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now is your last time you may do so. No? Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Kacy. Kacy. That's 2 votes, Kacy. Josh. 2 votes, Kacy. 1 vote, Josh. Josh. We're tied. 2 votes, Kacy. 2 votes, Josh. 1 vote left. 14th person voted out and the 8th member of our jury. Josh. Need to bring me your torch. Josh, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. See you guys. Well then, there you have it. All of the winners are gone. We are now left with 4 players fighting for not only their first win, but the title of the true LEGO Survivor All-Star. Grab your torches and head back to camp. I am honored to have come and play the game again. I was very certain about tonight. I didn't think it was going to be me. However, I played hard, and I got farther than any other winner, which just proves that the OGs can sometimes do the best. Last night didn't go so well for me. Josh went home, which is not what I want at all. Now I'm alone. But I'm not giving up. I never give up. I never give up. I never surrender. So I'm going to do everything I can to prepare myself for the upcoming immunity challenge. Because I need it if I want to stay. Alright guys, so Hunter is next. Yeah, I mean he's the only one on the outs and he's a big threat. Yep, pretty straight and simple. Nice. Voting off Josh was risky, but we had to do it. The guy had a great social game and a great resume. And I felt like he could have easily beaten us all in the end. Plus, he's pretty strong. So, why not take a shot at him now? Well, what do you think of Kacy's logic? I don't like it. Like, we could have had all the chances to vote off Hunter. He didn't have immunity. And she just told us to vote Josh. Like, I don't understand her. I say that whether or not Hunter wins the challenge or not, we vote her off. Why is that? Because think about it. If one of us wins the last immunity challenge, we're just going to take her out regardless. I mean, I guess. I don't really trust Kacy anymore. Because we could have taken a shot at Hunter, but she told us to go with Josh. And it made no sense because he's the one who kept her safe from the one vote from the Thomas vote. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? Welcome to your next immunity challenge. This is from Season 3, and it might be the hardest challenge we've had so far. Hanging on from a pole sideways. All you gotta do is it's a power of endurance and strength. You gotta hold on for as long as you can, sideways. If you fall, you're out of the challenge. Last person stays on, and they win immunity. Guaranteed to spot in the final 3. Losers tribal council, someone will become the 9th member of the jury. So, without further ado, let's start. This challenge is on. All of them. Staying really strong. Let's extend more time. And just like that, Michael is the first one to go down. He's out of this challenge. Both Lucy and Hunter staying really strong. And Kacy falls. We're between Hunter and Lucy. These two have stayed pretty sturdy for a while. But in the end, only one wins immunity. And Lucy has fallen, which means Hunter wins immunity, safe from the vote. Congratulations, Hunter, on winning immunity. You're safe, guaranteed a spot in the final 3. As for the rest of you, you have a chance at being voted off. Head back to camp. Well, that didn't entirely go to plan. No, it didn't. The challenge today was not great at all. Hunter won, and we all wanted him out because he's the biggest threat. Now I gotta start betraying Lucy and Michael. The question is who? So where's your head at the vote? I mean, I'm undecided. What are you thinking? Well, I'm thinking Michael. Why is that? I don't know. He just has a good underdog story to make him win the game, and that's really dangerous. You got a point. I'll think about it. I don't think Kacy's really being that smart. I think she just wants Michael gone, just so that way I have competition against Lucy in the next immunity challenge, because Michael didn't do so well in that challenge. Well, that just gives me a reason to keep him. Alright, so listen. Kacy came up to me and she told me to write your name down. Really? Yeah. Well, what are you doing tonight? Well, I'll do Kacy if you and Lucy are doing that. Yeah, we are. We are. Alright. So, are we voting Michael? Yeah, we have to. We have to. Alright, then. Okay, so Hunter came up to me and he told me to write down Kacy's name. Well, Kacy came up to me and told me to write down your name. Really? Yeah. So if she's starting to create chaos like that, wouldn't it be best to vote her off? Maybe. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not hearing my name, which is good. But now I gotta pick. Keep Kacy or keep Michael. It's either keep Kacy and have a better chance at winning against Hunter, or bring Michael and risk at bringing a really dangerous player to the end. So I don't know. First things first, we'll bring in the members of our jury. Chris, Dave, Jesse, Jade, Isabella, Thomas, Laura, and Josh. Voted out at the last tribal council. So, Hunter, how's it feel knowing you're going to the final 3? Jeff, feels great. Alright, pretty simple answer there. Kacy, what would the vote have been if Hunter didn't win? Being honest, it could have been him going home because, yeah, he's a really big threat. So, Lucy, how do you base the vote on now? Well, it's based on what names have you heard and who can you trust. Who can you trust to bring to the end, and can you really rely on them? Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Lucy, you'll start us off.
Sorry, but it's just strategic. Nothing personal. Next time, keep my name out your mouth.
I'll go tally the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Michael. Kacy. 1 vote Michael, 1 vote Kacy. Kacy. That's 2 votes Kacy, 1 vote Michael, 1 vote left. 15th person voted out and the 9th member of our jury, Kacy. That's 3 votes, that's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Wow, they all turned on her. I'm not really surprised by that. Kacy, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Well, down to 3. 1 challenge remains. And in the end, one of you will be crowned the ultimate LEGO Survivor All-Star. Grab your torches and head back to camp. Good night. You know, it's kind of funny because I knew this was coming. I'm just so angry that I came so close to making it to the end only to get cut here at the final 4. But I made a huge improvement of last time. I definitely played a much better and stronger game, and I wouldn't change it.